We no tease, bad girl, very easy. When you see me, hands up to the ceiling like I'm the Pope. Shoot it up like I'm loco. Don't test me, you don't know. Yeah, queen of lyrics on there with the teasy. We got crazy, wash it up on the seat. Big city, young teen, brown skin, running these streets, lioness and the queen. Be you done? You know my music make them girls that they whine now. What is it make them whine now? Loudness make them girls that they whine now. Loudness make them whine now. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Now my girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Namibian girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Now back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. When I rock it on the radio, they call it murder. When I rock it in the club, they call it murder. Yeah, murder them, fire them, burn down. How we damn do again? Now they even if they dream now. Dollar bills coming on the rebound. Got all my girls on the tab, fellas watching from the stand. You know my music make them girls that they whine now. What is it make them whine now? Loudness make them girls that they whine now. Loudness make them whine now. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Now my girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Namibian girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Now back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. You know my music make them girls that they whine now. What did it make them whine now? Loudness make them girls that they whine now. Loudness make them whine now. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Them girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Namibian girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Now back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. Where my bad girls at? I said bad girls at. Yeah, where my bad girls at? Where the bad girls at? Who the dirty girls? Moody penny moody. Where my dirty girls at? Moody penny moody. Where my bad girls at? Moody penny moody. Where they at?
Just give me your heart, I won't make it break. Gazalalilam, gazalalilam. Just give me your heart, I won't make it break. Gazalalilam, gazalalilam.
These streets are pretty empty. My heart used to be full. I would like to feel again what I felt for you. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. Come on, my love, show me how to feel again. Come on, my love, you know me. I want to live again. We used to be so perfect. Something really changed. My eyes are full of tears. Your eyes so many keys. Happy, 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 happy.
penyo handi kupokaga Yakulukire meti chomu ya jomagade Chazo penyo handi kupokaga Yakulukire meti chomu ya jomagade Tambula mometi timu mumuno kalila Elera mometi timu mumuno gadira Ekuno chipwena Ekuno chidira Siranjo chimpuyo Fit me siranjo chikwira Chazo penyo handi kupokaga Yakulukire meti chomu ya jomagade Chazo penyo handi kupokaga Yakulukire meti chomu ya jomagade
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the content. I'm in studio with Amalia right now. This is our last episode for the year. Okay, there's sound clearly. So thank you guys for tuning in. Today's a very special episode because we're going to have the wonderful Amalia. She's going to do a live drawing for us while we interview our second guest, which is Wellem Kapenda. I'm a little overwhelmed because it's
maybe
it's
not
happening.
as much as me.
Yeah, so we're gonna go right into it.
Yeah.
Amalia, please introduce yourself. Tell us what you're about. Tell us what you do. Yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Amalia. Shaanika is my surname, and I am a visual artist, a writer, and a photographer. I live in Windhoek right now. And yeah, I actually do a little bit of design as well. So, and I'm a bit, sometimes I get confused as to what I really, really like to do within the art industry, but I'm just an artist. I do art.
Okay, great. So you're basically a creative.
Yeah, I'm a creative person, I think.
Lovely, lovely. I didn't know you do photography.
I do photography. I'm not as good with photography as I would like to be, but I really am good enough.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, cool. So, I wanted to ask, how did it happen? How did you come to the point where you're like, you know what, I want to create, I want to just draw, I want to sketch, I want to make things look good. What point did you realize I am actually good at this?
Well, funny enough, I think for me, it was never like a moment where I was like, I woke up one day and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to become an artist. It was not like that at all. For me, it was like, ever since I remember being a little girl, I was more drawn to creating things. I was in love with drawing. I would be in class, and some of my teachers would tell you I would always get in trouble with, doing my summary or taking down my summary because I was always drawing.
Okay.
So I love drawing and writing stories and doing that. And it's just something I've been doing ever since I was young.
Okay.
So I can never really remember a time where I was like light bulb, no.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So, I want to ask, do you do it professionally? Like, do you get commissioned for your work?
Yeah, I do get commissioned for my work. I have a lot of clients who don't really like to be, out there. Like, oh, if I commission work with you, like you're not allowed to, like,
Yeah.
because it's losing its value. They
Yeah,
say,
okay.
but I mean, with all due respect. But sometimes you want your profile, going, but
Yeah.
then it's not working like that. They're paying money, so you gotta respect that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I am a
Exactly.
professional
Okay.
artist.
Cool. Brilliant. So, you'll see me looking down at my phone a few
Yeah,
times.
I keep doing that.
We currently have our Facebook viewers. They're on the stream as well. Thank you
Wonderful.
guys for tuning in once again.
Awesome.
And if you guys have any comments,
Yeah.
questions you want to ask Amalia, please shoot them on our Facebook comment section.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read a few before we continue because they're
Yeah.
already like there's a lot of love coming.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
there's a
is
lot of
awesome.
love. I love it. So Malakia says, love the vibes. Kapia also says, love the vibes. Malakia says, please play Bloody Samaritans. Is that a Namibian song? Is it?
Well, like our little conversation earlier, I think I'm very limited to.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah,
I'm sure it's a lovely song.
it should be. If it is, let me know. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if we have it here. We're still waiting for Namibian artists to send through their music.
Yeah.
It's free, guys. So if you're watching right now and you're a Namibian artist, there's a post on our feed that gives you a what you call this instructions on how you can send your music to the radio station, so that we can air it or play it for you guys on our platform. But anyways, continuing, Paulus says congratulations Nambula. Shikomono.
I think that must be somebody who really knows me.
Paulus Upindi.
Oh, that is my cousin.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
thank you so much.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Malix, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your names. Malik says you look super, cousin.
Oh, thank you so much. I really don't feel super, but thank you.
And I'm sorry, I can't read your name. I'm not even going to embarrass myself. Gonna move on straight into it. So,
Yeah.
with your projects and stuff like that, obviously as artists we're constantly busy.
Yeah.
The creativity.
Our
never
brains are
stops,
always busy. They can't
right?
rest.
Right. So, tell me, do you have any projects that you're currently working on?
Yeah, I have two projects that are kind of coming up for next year, hopefully. So one of them being that I have to revisit a project that I did in 2016. I published my first book, which is called Finding Home. It's a little Oliver Twist type, and I would really like to put that one out there, push it out there. I have, however, also a project where I am planning on, it's called Society Plus 1111. It is actually a project where a group of people come together, from different kind of industries in the country, to come together and be able to create charity and everything through creative work, and be able to, whatever we do, we contribute to something that will help other people that are going through situations.
Okay.
A situation that I kind of went through the whole of this year. So I just don't want anybody going through what I went through this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So sounds like very personal thing.
Yeah. And it's better when it's personal.
Yeah.
Because you actually understand you understand other people's needs in that moment.
Exactly.
For that situation.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Not necessarily the situation, but yeah.
I get it.
Okay. Cool. So before we continue, I think let's paint a picture to Amalia.
Yeah.
Tell me, who is Amalia? Like, besides her art, like what if you can describe yourself in 3 words, and why you describe yourself in those 3 words? Yeah.
Well, Amalia is a mother.
Okay.
Amalia is definitely a philosopher.
Okay.
And Amalia is a creator.
Okay.
I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a mother because I'm a mother to a 4-year-old boy.
Okay.
His name is Sergio. He's an awesome boy, and he is quite a fighter. I'm a creator because I'm creative. I live for the creations. And what else was I?
You said you were.
Yeah. So for everything that I am, I really, I really live through that.
Okay.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's not just what could I be? No, it's really an experience. I've lived that way.
Okay. Wow, that's quite something.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. So, we arranged a few questions earlier. I'm gonna ask you one of them, right? Because I think it's a very relevant question. I think. Thank you for sending me that little tip. Obviously, we're going through a pandemic.
Yeah, definitely.
And for creatives, normally we take these kind of things and we get to express ourselves. But obviously, as you said, professionally, you are a professional creative.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can afford, a luxury as a painting or a sketch, right? How has COVID-19 affected you in your career?
I would say it really has affected my career and my personal life, especially from the beginning of this year. I lost a lot, lots of important things and lots of not so important things, but quite a lot.
Yeah.
And so I had to really adjust to a life that I never thought I will be able to live through. But I made it.
Okay.
I think I made it because what could have killed me or broken me did not. I wasn't making as much money. I'm not getting commissions. I'm not doing what. So, but I improvised here and there. I tried to come up with a few, creative ways to be able to get to bring in a little bit of income for me and my child.
Yeah.
But I also have my parents and my siblings to thank for, because they really came forth and they tried to help. Especially with my child.
Yeah. Wow, that's really something. I can agree. As you know, I'm also a visual artist, and I do sketching, and obviously I design graphic design, right? And I must say, when COVID hit, it's like COVID took all my clients. And I was in a very fortunate, and I'm so thankful for it, that I could have a job, still do an 8 to 5, but it hits you because you definitely have to do some lifestyle
and it's
cuts.
quite sudden. It's like it just happened, and you're like, you think, okay, it's gonna get better maybe the next day, and it really doesn't, and it just keeps getting worse, and just when you think it's never gonna get better, then it does, and then you're like, oh, okay, maybe I'll get through a lot of other storms again.
Yeah.
Gives you strength.
I think this last few months, really, I think a lot of creatives can say, like, you know what, it's picking up again.
I really, really think so.
Right? Cool. So I'm gonna go through more more comments. Where were we the last one? Okay. Terturjanus Shilikunye says, nice voice from Shaanika.
I really get in trouble with my voice.
Okay, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
I would love to get into that. Your cousin says again, keep pushing Madam Amelia. Malik's Malila. Yeah.
New.
JJ HK, the voice of Amelia, all too familiar. Will Potilo says, go Vixen, go.
Aww.
Nanu says, Rita says, keep up the good work, miss, from Portugal.
Oh,
And
thank you.
Gabriel says, Amilazi, my G.
Amilas. That was the name of my first company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was Amilas Investments.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
believe I remember that. But thank you so much.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for the love. We really appreciate
really
it.
awesome,
This
yeah.
is all for you guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's jump into it. You mentioned your voice gets you into
Yeah.
trouble. Tell me the story.
Honestly speaking, I have just been speaking like this.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes I do really think maybe it's like a neuro problem. Like there's something maybe because I would wake up in the morning and sort of forget how my voice even sounds
Okay.
because I can't. It's not coming out.
Okay.
But when it does, it's like this. This is the loudest it gets.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes, I went to doctors and everything. I went to see what's the problem. They don't seem to think that there is any, so
Okay.
I'm just fine that way.
Yeah, it makes you
I
very
guess it was
unique.
my voice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, makes you
Aw.
very unique. I mean, with me, if I speak on radio,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's just another guy. But with
Oh.
you, it's like you can do voice acting.
Oh.
There's like so much you can do with your voice. I love
Maybe I
it.
should push.
You should. You should. You should consider that.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know? Yeah. Cool. So, we might be running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
But before we jump to
Yeah,
your
definitely.
sketching,
Yeah.
tell us, is there something you'd like to share with your audience, or something you'd like to come back on?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, apart from the projects now that I would really like to do next year, and really, really would love to have lot of support from you guys, because it's really not something for me. It's like something, it's just my contribution to the country as well, but we do it better when we are all united. But other than that, let's enjoy our Christmas.
Yeah.
And let's enjoy our Christmas very responsibly, and let's permit ourselves to respect and understand each other.
Yeah.
Like no matter, because we're gonna meet a lot of people who are broken down, who probably don't even know what empathy and sympathy and all those words mean.
Yeah.
So try to understand them, and maybe the situation will go very, very easy and better. So let's try to love each other and respect each other, and let's help those who need us
Yes.
at this point.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Amalia, before you get into your sketching and we get the next guest on, tell us, where can people find you? Where can they contact you?
Yeah.
Where can they see your current artwork?
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
social media handles and all that.
Okay. So I am, like I said, most of my commissioned work is not allowed to. It's anonymous,
Yeah.
so it's not allowed to be on my platforms. But I do a lot of drawings and a lot of sketching every now and then. You can find them on my 2 pages on Instagram, at Black and Bronze, with an underscore at the end, at Black and Bronze, and at Queen of Scorpions.
Queen of Scorpions.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to write that down because I feel like people don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'll do? I will put it in the. I'll put it in the comment section.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Queen of Scorpions.
Queen of.
Scorpions like this, and Black and Bronze like this, and this would be my number if you would like to commission your work or anything like that. Just reach me here on WhatsApp, of course, +264
Yeah.
817928 So I would have to put it this way because I have friends who are also, yeah.
Okay. Guys, sorry for that. Just give me a second.
Do
I
I-
just want to plug you guys because I've seen her work.
Oh, am I allowed to give a shout out?
Yeah, please.
Definitely. So I would like to give a shout out definitely to Auntie D's hair and wigs here in Windhoek. She washed my hair, my short but it's short. But she always washes my hair clean, and she did this today. So I would really like to thank her for that. My sister Paula and all those people. My mother too. Yeah, thank you.
Scorpions with a Z, right?
Yeah, with a Z.
And at black and bronze. Great. Okay, guys, if you want to link up with her, I put everything in the comment section, and you guys can just reach out to her. Yeah. So Amalia, thank you so much for coming through.
Yep.
I'm excited to see what you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what I'm gonna do too. I don't know yet.
Oh, so it's spontaneous.
Yeah, I really
love
don't
it
know. I'm
even
gonna just
better.
go with the flow.
Cool. So just to let you know, you have about 40 minutes. Is that enough time?
Oof, a lot.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to play some music as I get the next guest in, and Amalia is going to jump right into it. Thank you
Yes.
so much for tuning in again, guys. It's really appreciated.
Thank you.
Wakwatwai honorable Kari Marenga na Claudia Kamunguma Yefro. All guys, Izika baby. Hey, Inais, Hanganida. Yeah. Jakwaterwa moshi warongo Ochingongongongo Jakwaterwa mochi warongo Ochingongongongo Jakwaterwa moshi warongo Ochingongongongo Jakwaterwa mochi warongo Tunakamuguma Shamen kabambawe Washiri wambaiza Washiri wambaiza Trisi wambaiza Denez wambaiza Asanda wamarenga Stika kamunguma Tita wamarenga Walua wamarenga Papa wamarenga Kama wamarenga Maki wambatemwa Vina shivaka vijenje Just hold your head up high Hold your head up high, made up to the sky. It's me, yeah. It's me, yeah. Ek makara sos Mandero rirokoli ya hiyangoro Shibera bora shibe hiyangoro Bebe shatindibe kawanaka shiugo Kamuyanga irobereto no uamurangi DJ Zoro Kashangwa Shithube Bere Kashangwa Pumu yetenga Volta kawea ho, volta kawea ho. Mamero, elimoandu, baiza, almoero. Farakana, mutengwa shivikwa.
That was the sounds of One Blood or Chingongo. Whoa, you guys, please don't cancel me. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear. So we have Wellem in studio. Finally,
Yay!
we've been
hi.
planning this for a
few months actually.
we've planned this for a few months because Homeboy needed to release something, and he finally released it or part of it.
A part of it.
We'll get into that. We'll
it.
get right
actually.
into that. So Wellem, welcome to the studio.
Hi Scharlarco, thank you for having me.
Yes. Oh, guys, my name is Scharlarco, by the way. I didn't introduce myself earlier. Ooh, child. Talk about professionalism. Anyways, Wellem, please introduce yourself. I can't assume that everybody on the stream knows you.
Mhm.
Please introduce yourself. Tell us what you do,
Okay.
what you're all about.
Okay, where do I fit? Hi guys, my name is Wellem Kapenda. I am a skincare enthusiast and as well as an entrepreneur. I own my own skincare brand, which is vegan. Wellem Cosmetics.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. You didn't even mention the modeling.
The modeling, no, I don't
You
do
don't
that
do it
anymore.
anymore?
No,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
more about the business part now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that you're a influencer as well? No. Don't wanna say
That's
that.
kind of a reach. Because I mean, I don't influence anything but my own stuff. So
Okay. Okay. Cool. True. I guess. Okay.
Maybe OG influencer? OG model?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
one of the first few models in Namibia.
Started.
That started the whole, not the industry, but like
No,
they
not in
got
the industry.
recognition.
Let's
start there.
say that. Those
Yeah.
that have publicity, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Please don't be awkward. You seem a little
I
tense.
am very nervous actually. This is my first interview ever since I launched Wellem Cosmetics. Actually second, but this is like the biggest one I've done.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, good. Great. Cool. Then let's get right into it.
Okay.
So, I remember you started off with the Chrysler Essentials.
Yes, I did.
Right. Please tell us about your journey, starting from your whole Chrysler Essentials, even before that, if you did something else, and how you ended up to Wellem Cosmetics.
I actually started with actual runway modeling. This was in 2016. I want to say 16.
Okay.
And then I was too short apparently, so I went into photographic modeling. That was a huge success. I was the face of Grove Mall. I did major campaigns for big brands, and after that I got introduced to influencing. I had no idea what that was.
Okay.
So apparently if you're taking pictures and people like them, then you're an influencer. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, and that's when I met Bobby from Chrysler Essentials. He's actually one of the owners. He owns it with his wife Loide. They approached me and said, no, we have an idea. We would like you to try some of our products and let us know what you think.
Okay.
If you like them, post. If you don't, you don't have to.
Okay.
And I actually did end up liking it. It's an Namibian brand. From there, we just started a relationship, you know. I've been doing work with them for about 4 years. No, maybe 3. Let me say 3 years. And we decided to release a product together, an endorsement, which is the Wellem beard oil.
Okay.
So that is how I entered the skincare and grooming industry with
Okay.
my own product, and it was actually doing very well.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the top 5 in Namibia
Okay. Like as a Namibian product.
as the Namibian product.
Okay.
Yeah, and so after some time with them, I decided to venture into my own stuff. So I had a discussion with them, and they were fine with it because I didn't want it to be a thing of, oh, you guys taught me this and that,
Yeah.
and I just buy.
Yeah.
So that's when I started with Wellem Cosmetics. I've been thinking about it for the longest of time. I just didn't know how to start.
Okay.
So yes, that's how we started. So I launched with a beard conditioner. So I'm soon to release a new product, which is probably going to be launched somewhere early next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
cool.
a beard oil for those that would like to know. It's a beard oil.
Okay.
But then it's going to be new and improved formulas, which will make it 100% vegan.
Okay.
Yes, go green.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. But are you vegan?
No, I'm not vegan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Which is taking care of the animals,
Are
I
you
guess.
vegan?
And I used to be pescatarian. I only used to eat fish. I could only eat
For
fish.
real?
Yeah, I did that for like 2 years.
Uh-huh.
I did it for medical reasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my doctor put me on the diet. I did it for 2 years. It was a struggle. I don't recommend it because fish is very expensive in Namibia. Clearly.
In Katutura, it's just $20.
What?
Katutura.
You want me to drive to Karatura every week?
Yeah,
Every day.
Hello, support local dan.
Yeah, so you'll see me checking my phone You're in there because we are streaming live on Facebook.
Oh,
so people are commenting, and I'm going to read some of the comments already. Asteria says Wellem, Wellem with the fire emoji.
That is my older sister.
Oh, I thought it was your mom.
No.
Okay, cool. Senorita Dandago Nama says is applauding you.
Okay.
Ashley Murorwa is just sending smileys. Asteria says Nam Kid with swag.
Hey, Napkid is like, remember when I said I almost tried everything? I also used to have a t-shirt brand in 2011.
Oh, you're
called
one of the
Napkid with
apparel
Swag.
people.
Yes, I was the cool kid in the north. So I was
Right.
like, you know what, let me start my own t-shirt brand. So the entrepreneurship gene comes
So the
from my dad and
entrepreneurship
from
has
back
been
then.
there since the get-go.
It's been there. Remember when I also started Pearl Avenue? You even made me my logo.
Yeah.
You see?
I also made your first. Oh, I gave you a suggestion for your first cosmetic logo.
Scharlarco
Yeah.
and I come way back.
Way back.
Before he had hair.
Yeah, before. No, I had hair. Don't lie.
No, you didn't.
I had like the.
You had like a little more.
We're having. So people are still watching.
Okay.
Keep the convo going. What's her name? Kapia Mosha says, "I need your cosmetics. I need cosmetics. I'm in Ireland."
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
so how can people get your stuff?
unfortunately, for now, I only sell in the Namibian industry, but
Okay.
I am going international next year. I just need to sort out a few things, you know, those tax beds and stuff.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
so it will be most probably available to the public, international wise, probably June.
Okay.
Only June, once I release my second product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, before any more comments, no. Cool. So, besides your modeling that you used to do, I don't see you doing modeling anymore.
I don't.
Yeah, except for your products
I
itself.
only model for what has my name on.
Okay.
That's-
Okay.
yeah.
Exclusive.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. It's for
okay, I guess you can say it's exclusive, but I just feel like Namibian brands, individuals should not focus on promoting other businesses, which will also promote each other.
Yeah.
And our brands as well. Like, you can start your own thing
Mhm.
and you can sell it, and that way you make more money, because that's why we're doing it anyway. So
Okay.
we need money to live.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to ask, now that you mention it, so since you mentioned that we come way back, I've seen your growth. You're starting your Instagram page. How many followers do you have now?
I think I have 31.7.
31.7K.
I think. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
31.7K.
So with that, in Namibia, obviously building a I want to say a social media brand and a social media personality and stuff like that, there's probably a lot of work that goes into that,
It is.
right?
Yeah.
And what's your experience been, and how do you think Namibians, how do I say, Namibians prosper when it comes to building their brands? Because I know we have a few, I don't want to call them influencers because there's not a lot of influencing going around, but I want to say like social
figures.
media public figures, yes, compared to South Africa. I mean, it's South Africa is a bit big, but yeah. What do you think Namibians do good and wrong when it comes to social media?
Okay, first and foremost, if you are a Namibian public figure and you manage to tap into that market, bravo, because it is rough.
It is.
Namibia is a very small country compared to any other country in Africa. So we have a really small amount of people who are really interested in the entertainment industry. So when you are there, you are there, and when you're not, you're not. To answer your question, what we do wrong most of the time is the competition.
Okay.
It's really not needed. We don't
Yeah.
need to compete for a spot.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a hard market to tap into in terms of there can only be one on top.
Yeah.
But then we can talk share, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a time Nonzamo was here. She did like a speaking at the Warehouse Theatre. She spoke about how she sees people in the public eye are fighting for a pie whereby we could all have a peace.
Yeah.
And that way we can both prosper. Because I believe that when you work in groups, it's way better than
of
working
course.
alone. Because in this industry, you need connections.
Yeah.
You need to know the Scharlarcos and the whoever's in order to book a gig or to attend a certain event.
Yeah.
What we are doing right is that we are thriving. I am seeing Namibians, the likes of a friend of mine, Kennedy Amatila, is influencing for Dance South Africa, and I was like, what?
I love his content.
I was like,
I'm not
yes,
gonna lie.
this is the kind of things we need to do, because most big companies, they don't really trust micro influencers with their work.
Exactly.
But what Kennedy is doing is really good. So that's something. But seeing that Namibians are going international, Chelsea Sikongo, I've known Chelsea when she used to be a model in SA. Now she's working for Miss Universe. Such things. So it's really good to be part of a growing industry. It makes you really proud to be Namibian. Actually.
No, I agree. It's like, like you said, there's definitely a big pie and everybody can share. I mean, the industry is so young.
Yes.
There is space for a lot more.
There's space for a lot. We just need to stop fighting.
Yeah. what I love about like the States, right? They're so big on collaborations. They're so big on sharing. Like I know a few friends of mine. Like a friend of mine, he's a he does creative directing, and he does like a little bit of like content creation for Macy Gray, right? And he says when he can't do something, he literally refers another person to do it. And I know in Namibia people don't refer.
If I cannot do it, no one else will.
Exactly. And then I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. Like, okay, something I shouldn't be speaking about. Like, I don't promote for big brands anymore. So when they approach me, I'm always like, no, I can't. But then I always leave them with, however, you can try the following names with their Instagram names.
Yeah.
So something like that really helps.
Yeah.
Because you never know who someone might land, what company someone might land,
Yeah.
just by referring them.
Yeah.
Because if a company trusts you enough to approach you and says, no, we want you to do this, but you can't do it, and then you refer, they'll be like, okay, fine. It's a referral. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think with referrals, it kind of gives the next person a bit more backing and a little bit of a sense of
it's
trust
like
to the
a CV.
Yeah,
in a way.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think, guys, if you need to refer someone. If you can't do something,
there's no harm in mentioning someone's name, really.
Not because you are not eating, someone else must not eat.
Exactly.
Guys. Yeah. So obviously with social media, there comes a lot of bullying. Right?
Okay.
How do you handle like the I know a lot of influencers say they just ignore it and everything, but come on, honestly, myself, I am definitely not like, I am very invested in my social media, especially definitely, and I try not to listen to the negative what's, but it gets to you, of course, because it's a brand. You're trying to build a brand. You're trying to build a platform for you to basically advertise, because social media is basically a digital billboard if you look at it, and clearly there's a lot that you need to evade and kind of navigate through. So
I had a feeling you'd ask me something like this.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, Lolo, it's
We're
fine.
keeping it chilled. How do you navigate through that?
What most people don't understand is that public figures are also just human. It's just a thing of they are more known, they are more in the public eye, so they are literally living under a microscope.
Of course.
So whatever you do, you and I could do legit the same thing.
Yeah.
But then the way other people would take it on my end would be completely different from how they take yours.
Yeah.
Just because everyone has their own opinion and whatnot. When it comes to social media bullying, that's a hard one. It depends on the individual, really. Some people choose to not say anything. Some people choose to shut it out.
Yeah.
Some prefer to, talk back.
Yeah, of course.
When it comes to me personally, I just don't deal with it. Because we're living in a time whereby we need to stick together.
Yeah.
Because of the pandemic. And we're going through so much already. I don't have time to be worrying about what AOB has to say about me on social media, really. Because we got our own... I can't insult, right?
You can. Go ahead.
We got our own shit to deal with, to be honest. So I'm the type of person that I just don't deal with it. or I just don't address nothing. I just let it be.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you have an opinion, let it be.
Yeah.
I can't force you otherwise, because
Yeah.
clearly your mind is made up.
Yeah.
And that's the part people don't tell you about. You get people that, oh no, when I grow up, I want to be whoever, I want to do this, I want to do this, but they don't tell you the bullying side of it.
Yeah, of
And
course.
that's, I feel like people should talk about it more, because I know Salma Kamanya has been talking about mental health and stuff, and also Sharon, a friend of mine, has also started speaking about mental health, on how social media bullying can really fuck you up.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
No, I agree. When it comes to social media, I think for myself, I tend to forget. I owe nobody an explanation.
I think we all tend to forget that.
And I think even the people demanding explanations forget that this is you're not paying me
I don't
to
know
be
you.
on this platform.
Like, bruh,
I don't
I
even
don't
know
know
you.
you.
So I owe you nothing. I owe you no explanation.
Exactly.
Exactly. So I think social media bullying it's pathetic. I guess everybody has their opinions. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinions, but I think if it's not welcomed, don't give it.
True.
Right?
Yeah, social media is really for the big boys. It's
Yeah.
not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. It's not for the faint-hearted. Not at all. Yeah. So I want to jump back to your
Okay.
cosmetics,
Okay.
right? The process of your bottle. Like, if you guys see the bottle alone,
I should have
love it.
actually brought you one.
Why didn't you?
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyways, you should see the bottle. The bottle is like this matte. It has this matte effect, and I think it's. Where did you have the packaging made?
It's not from here.
Of course.
Yeah, it's not.
Child. No offense, Namibia, but yeah, no, it's definitely not from here. But how did the process come from the packaging? Even just the stuff you put into the bottle, like the whole process of the whole product.
Okay, first and foremost, research.
Okay.
It took me maybe 3 months of research, depression, and mental breakdowns trying to find the perfect product. Because you first have to know, what do people want?
Mhm.
Where are we lacking in the industry? You have to find the little gray areas where you have to tap in.
Yeah.
That's how I started. I first educated myself on what kind of material you need to use, the suppliers, and also the product. What product do I need to give out? So let's start with the packaging. Packaging, I have obviously friends that are good in digital marketing and graphics design, so I gave them an idea. I actually do it on my phone. Yeah, I'll show you, but it's far.
Mhm.
I do it on my phone, and I'm like, okay, this is the idea I have, so what can we do about it? So everyone gave in their 2 cents about, okay, I feel like you should use this kind of color, you should use this type of font and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
Then we ended up making the perfect little bottle.
Okay.
Okay, then it comes to the ingredients. You have now to research, what do Namibians want. I have to go through my DMs. Okay, people want something that smells good, because they'd always be like, don't you have something that makes your skin fresh? Don't you have something that makes your beard grow, makes your beard glow? So you have to find ingredients for those specific things, and then you put it into one package,
Yeah.
one bottle, and that's exactly what I did. So I also contacted a few of my friends and suppliers. No, I have this requirements, and I need this sort of outcome. And they're like, okay, fine, we'll do something quick, send you a few samples, you see, and see how it goes.
Okay.
And they sent me samples, and I was in love.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how it started.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. I think it's great. That information is really good, because I think there's so much that Namibians can do.
There is so much. You'd be surprised how many cosmetic companies are in Namibia.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing my research, I was like, oh, you're Namibian. Oh, okay.
Right?
Stuff like that. It's really good.
Okay.
Oh wow. That was quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, we got distracted. Like, there's actually like something on the wow. Oh, that's nice.
Literally, when I was walking in, that was a circle.
There was literally just a circle. Wait, before I get back to that, I just want to read. I totally forgot that there are people on the stream on Informante Live as well.
Okay.
And JP, thank you for joining us. JP's asking, What is the show all about? I always get notifications every Thursday, but when I join, I'm still at 0. Share the link here. How long have you been in the media? Is there a shout out for free advertising? JP, you're not making any sense at all. But basically, sorry, I'm going to digress a little. The content is a show that provides a platform for entertainment, a platform for artists, a platform for social, how do I say, for woke cultures. It's a platform for everything and anything except news and politics. Because, we like to keep it light here.
Politics.
Yeah. If you want to get into news and politics, watch the Morning Mitch, which is currently running for the festive season. And then in January sometime, the Morning Mix will come back, which is going to resume its normal stuff. Thank you for asking the question, JP. I think I don't understand the link thing, but yeah.
Thank you, JP.
Anyways, Sylvia says, so a guy is behind Chrysler product.
Yes, it's a couple.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah. But yeah, a guy is behind Chrysler 50-50, right?
Yeah,
a guy is
basically,
behind Chrysler,
It's like co-owned by a couple. She says, awesome, man. So thanks for tuning in there. Yeah, so Finaki says, Finaki says, well done, Wellem. Super proud of you. Very hard work. You're super English. Where did the English go? She says, super proud of you. Very hard-working young individual. Kudos.
Thank you, Fina.
Kapia says she's a Namibian living in Ireland, and soon you guys will meet. So maybe you can even get a connection there to get your stuff. That's right.
You know what? Wellem Cosmetics in Ireland coming soon.
Yeah. So we were talking about the product. Yeah. So when it comes to research, right? Do you did you do any what you call this first-hand focus groups and stuff like that? To understand the Namibian market itself.
No.
Or is this just okay?
For me, I was very fortunate enough to have Chrysler by my side because of the beard oil.
Yeah.
So people have been asking, do you have anything else for the beard? So I sat down with my team, Namatsi and Justice, and we're like, guys, let's give them something. Because if we're gonna start Wellem Cosmetics, I wouldn't want to start with a beard oil.
Yeah.
Because it's already there.
Yeah.
So we had many ideas, and then we ended up choosing the beard conditioner, which is doing quite well. And thank you guys. So
didn't you sell out the other day?
Yeah, I did actually.
Wow.
But it took some time, but it's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's your own race, God's plan,
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
So you have stuff in stock?
Yeah,
again?
I do have stock in stock. We restocked after a week, so it wasn't a thing of, guys, we're sold out, we're no longer selling.
Yeah.
So it was a thing of, our inventory, our stock was done.
Okay.
So we had to, refill and all that stuff,
okay.
and it took us a week.
No things of the ship has...
the ship has, lost, the tracking numbers are mixed up, no. And actually, everything is done here.
Oh.
So it's not a thing
Yeah,
of...
that's what I wanted to ask next. I know we mentioned, the product isn't really... It's not quality that you really get in Namibia. But, where does the packaging and the contents itself...
In my studio, at home.
You make it yourself?
Okay, I don't make the stuff myself, but everything the packaging and the stuff and the shipping, I do myself.
Oh, okay.
Not myself, but I have a team.
You have a team, of course.
We do it at home, and then we send it out.
Okay.
I have a logistics guy, Justice, amazing guy. He's the one that deals with all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so, I asked her the same question earlier. I like asking about the whole pandemic and how it affects, because you started a business during a pandemic. What were you thinking?
I was very skeptical about that, because I was like, well, what if I start today and tomorrow we lock down completely?
Yeah.
But in life you have to take risks.
Of course.
that's the only way to succeed. If you don't do it, it will not happen.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. The only challenge, especially within the pandemic, I was mostly communicating with people through a laptop. So we literally launched Wellem Cosmetics from my phone and a laptop.
Okay.
I needed to get the business registered. I needed to contact the website guys. All this I did while I was at home.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy that created our filters as well, he's from the UK, social media manager, Max, nice guy. So, I was working with people I've never met, and sometimes it's really hard, and us with trust issues, I was like,
Yeah, and we're very micromanaging.
do I really gotta send you this money right now? So yeah, the pandemic really played a role, but it also taught us a lot, although of a lot of things that happened. It taught us how to be comfortable with ourselves, taught us how to take risks and also live in the moment, because tomorrow is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, that's good. So I also wanted to ask, where do you see most of your clients coming from?
Most of my clients are from Windhoek in the north. Or what am I answering correctly?
Kind of. What platforms do they come through?
Oh, where do they
first?
come through? Well, funny thing. So I wanted to start off a business that was like, no one else is doing it, Get on the website, order from the website. We don't need to talk.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But Namibians don't want that.
No.
Namibians want to talk to you. They want to call you.
Yeah, no, we don't trust
on
anyone,
WhatsApp,
especially when
and
it comes to our money.
Yeah, I don't want to put my card details in no website that I don't know of. I want to evaluate it to the number I'm calling. So most of my clients are mostly from my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's mostly from either Wellem Cosmetics or my Instagram. That's where 90% of my clientele comes from.
Your personal Instagram.
My personal Instagram.
That's brilliant. That's good. That means that Instagram is actually, social media in all its goriness and whatever. I think it still has a very good impact on, especially businesses, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So, Wellem, what can we expect from you in the future? This being your like you said, you have a product coming on.
Yeah,
soon.
which is the beard oil. That's no secret.
Yeah.
I just don't know when. I'm still busy with it, but I'm also busy with a new business. So that I'm very excited about.
We're getting money.
It's when you're home most of the time, you just think, what can I do? What's no one doing? How do I get this done?
Yeah.
So I actually just decided this 2 weeks ago. I was like, you know what? I'm starting a new business. So I'm busy with business registration in the moment. So yeah, stay tuned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Wellem Cosmetics actually reached a very big milestone, which I'm only announcing on Monday, unfortunately. But I can show you.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Just hold on, guys.
Sorry,
just hold on.
Can you put like a beep commercial break?
What is it? Is there sound involved or anything?
No, it's fine. You see that? You see this? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys, tune in on Monday. It's exciting stuff.
So this is like big, especially I've been in this market for like 5 months or so or less, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, that's huge.
What in the actual what?
No, guys, sorry for the secrecy. I understand. I understand 100%. It is huge. It's actually well done, man.
Thank you. I was actually supposed to announce it this week, but then my photographer unfortunately got COVID, so he was quarantining, and I didn't want anyone else to do it but him.
Okay.
So, no.
Okay, cool. So, that's big. That's coming.
This is very big, and I'm just like, I need to celebrate. I need to go out and get drunk.
Cool. So, let me ask you, what do you have planned for the festive season? Why are you still in Windhoek also?
I'm working.
Oh.
I actually just closed yesterday for Wellem Cosmetics. So now I'm busy planning trips and stuff to see where I'll go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of, besides your cosmetics and your modeling and Instagram and what, you obviously have your 8 to 5 and a personal life. And I like to ask this question just to get a little bit more personal. Like, who is Wellem? Like, what, besides the pictures and everything?
Okay.
I mean, I know most
Okay.
of it. Not all, not most of it.
Maybe 80%.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But for our viewers, like people are trying to put a personality to the face and the name in the cosmetic owner. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. I know it's very
I
deep in the
hardly
conversation.
ever talk about like my personal life, but Wellem is actually a nerd. I have a degree in business computing, and I'm trying to get into the digital marketing because I've realized that the world is really moving into that digital space. So I enrolled in school, so I'm trying to do that. Wellem is cute, loving guy, very friendly. Very outgoing, major social anxiety for someone who goes out a lot. But what else can I say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You from where are you?
I am from Ongwediva. I grew up in Ongwediva, but I've been to schools all around Namibia. I've been to Chumeb, I've been to Chivarongo, I've been to Shakati. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So we have about 10 minutes left.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I felt like we've been speaking for like 3 minutes. Okay.
Oh, okay. We have 10 minutes left. Are you?
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
need more time?
No.
You're done.
That is really impressive.
That is really impressive.
Do me next.
Okay, cool. So sorry, I digress. I got a little bit fixated on the what's happening there. I hope you guys can see. She'll move soon when
This
she's
is really
done.
dope. I should
Then
actually
we'll
take a
even
picture of that.
move it closer to the camera so that you guys can see. Amelia, very well done, I must say.
Maybe we have questions. I don't know.
There are no questions actually. That's what I've been checking.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are like just watching like us talk and you don't want to involve yourself. It's not.
It's a mukbang like those.
We push. So Wellem, where can people find you? Websites and stuff like that.
I'm mostly active on my Instagram. For those that follow me know that I'm always on my Instagram. That's basically it. Just
Okay.
Instagram, Wellem Kapenda. That's
Okay,
all. It's
cool.
Wellem Kapenda.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
You might find me on Facebook, but I hardly ever post there.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. No. Cause yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. So Wellem, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Scharlarco. I was nervous, but you really know how to calm someone's nerves down. I think it's the hair.
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it confuses you a little.
Yeah,
like-
it's like, ooh, so fizzy,
Yeah.
so cool.
Wait, so we still have no. Okay, cool. No comments. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought a little. Give me a second. Yeah, cool. Thank you for joining us, Amalia. Sorry. We're going to move your painting closer. Wellem, do you have any comments on? Our sketch. Do you have any comments on the sketch?
Just wow.
Right.
No, like I said, when I walked in here, she was drawing a circle. So I was like, oh, we're drawing suns.
And now.
Now I'm just like, wow, that is really impressive.
I wish I had more time,
I love your
Thanks.
voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really love your voice.
Thank you so much. I think it's enough for the they can still see it's a girl, maybe
Oh, definitely.
some kind of girl.
I love it. I love the style.
really
I love.
Do you get to keep that?
No, I think
No, she must take it. She
No,
must
you
sell
should,
it. She'll make money from it. I
Yeah,
can't
let's start
take
an
her
auction.
coins.
I hear $10. Finaki said 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
How long have you been doing this?
since I was maybe 8.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna go off air and then I'm gonna zoom in a little.
Okay.
I'm going to leave you guys with the sounds of Gaza Chelete before we log out. And then yeah.
Hi Congo mane, hi Congo chelete, hi Congo mane, hi Congo chelete. Oh, on dit I buy cigarettes. I Congo money to buy some more. Some people, they got no shame. Some people.
Okay, guys. So sorry for if you didn't enjoy the break. Yeah. So Herman, Meneer Shimi says great stuff.
That is amazing.
Push Mr. Shimi.
Herman.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he says great stuff. So brilliant. No, I agree with him 100%. Wellem, before you log off, do you have anything else you want to like say to the audience, whoever's going to come onto this platform? You know, a goodbye, stay safe, maybe, or something.
I'd like to give a shout out my mom. Like a shout out, right?
Sure.
So, okay. If you've survived 2020, good job. If you're trying to survive it, good job. We're really living in a hard time, so
Yeah.
that's all I can say.
Okay.
Good job.
Great.
Yeah, great.
Great. Thank you. Amalia, I must say, very well done.
Thank you.
It's amazing. I love
Thank you
it.
so much.
I love the style. Like, it's very distinct. I love it. Anyways, before we get to artsy, guys, reach out to Wellem if you want to buy his beard conditioner. Reach out to Amalia if you want to commission her for a painting or a sketch. And yeah, this will be the last live show for the year. Next week we have a special episode. You guys have seen it before, but we're rerunning this episode because it's like what started us out. So if you guys want to tune in, we will have an episode for the content next week Thursday, and then we'll still be continuing after that with more exciting stuff. I have this whole campaign that I'm planning, and yeah, I will have some information coming out soon where I would like to involve the listeners and viewers to also join in on the show so that we can make this about everyone and not just about this bushy head guy. Anyways, guys, thank you again for joining me today.
Thank you.
Sorry for the weird unorthodox setup.
Yeah.
No,
just
this
wanted
is
to
cool.
throw
This
you
is what
guys
it's
into
about.
the
It
deep
has to
end.
be real.
Yes,
Yeah.
It has to be
exactly.
real.
Yeah.
Gets you really comfortable.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for participating in the conversation with us. And then also, please stay safe, drive slow, mask up.
Don't drink and drive.
And if it sounds too good to be true, if it sounds too nice, it is too nice, there's a reason. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Don't
Yes.
do it.
Just don't do it.
Yeah. So, and guys, get vaccinated. From me, my message is get vaccinated so that we can all stay safe this
Stay
holiday
vaxxed.
season. If you don't hear or see from me, happy holidays, happy New Year's, prosperous New Year, safe New Year, and yeah, we are out.
Everyone give
We-
Scharlarco a fire emoji in the comments like pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
Oh, da 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 da.
Yes.
Okay, cool.